counting down the 10 best queer films of 2025, according to me. Number 10, Parade, Queer Acts of Love and Resistance. It's so important for us as queer people to understand our own histories, and this year we Canadians got such a gift in that regard. Parade, Queer Acts of Love and Resistance finally gives the story of the LGBTQ rights movement in this country the documentary that it deserves. It's just such a powerful ode to the people who paved the way, and it also speaks to the fact that we're not done. Trans people in particular are really under attack all over Canada, and this movie will hopefully light a fire in its viewers to follow in the footsteps of our elders and keep fighting that good fight. Number 9, A Nice Indian Boy. Gay rom-coms are one of my favorite genres, and I am so pleased to say that they were back in a big way this year. And that was in part because of A Nice Indian Boy, a movie that was notably directed by a still practicing medical doctor from Calgary, Alberta, Roshan Sethi. And what that doctor prescribed with this movie could not have been more needed in 2025. It is so funny and warm-hearted and just totally devoid of cynicism. And it stars the equally swoon-worthy Karan Soti and Jonathan Groff. Number 8, Come See Me in the Good Light. This documentary follows a couple, Andrea Gibson and Megan Foley, who are both celebrated queer poets, as they come to terms with the fact that one of them is going to die of terminal cancer, which I understand is a tough sell, but I promise you, Come See Me in the Good Light is so inspiring in the way that it shows these two people finding strength and even humor in their tragic situation. And really, it's an extraordinary testament to how great queer people are at loving one another, and also at making really intimate and affecting documentaries about loving one another. Number 7, A Useful Ghost. A Useful Ghost is unquestionably the best movie ever made about a woman who dies and then comes back to life as a haunted vacuum cleaner. But it also heralds an exciting new voice in world cinema with Thai filmmaker Ratchapoom Boombunchachoke, who makes his directorial debut with this totally original and very queer movie. It is also Thailand's official submission to this year's Oscars and would become the country's first ever nominee if it gets in. Number 6, Twinless. Twinless is another rom-com on this list, except here's a twist. It's a rom-com about the friendship between a gay guy and a straight guy. And that's not the only twist in this equally hilarious, heartbreaking, and totally psychotic movie. I won't give anything away except the fact that Dylan O'Brien plays 2 roles in this movie, and he is absolutely brilliant in both of them. One of the year's greatest performances, hands down. Number 5, Griffin in Summer. Another one of the year's best performances, 14-year-old Everett Blunk, who absolutely floored me as the title character in this film, a queer teen who may or may not also be the greatest playwright of his generation. In fact, everything about this movie kind of floored me. It is hysterically funny and savagely bold, and even gives us yet another perfect Melanie Lynskey performance. And it makes me really sad that so few people seem to even be aware of this movie, so let's please come together as a community and make it the cult classic it deserves to become. Number 4, Misericordia. Also worthy of cult classic status is this prickly, horny, fabulously strange movie from French director Alain Guiraudy, who you may know as the man behind the similarly sinister 2013 film Stranger by the Lake. With Misericordia, we get a provincial French town. We still get all the tension and mystery and dark humor that could only come from a mind as twisted as Guiraudy's. Number 3, Pillion. The Christmas movie canon finally has what it's always desperately needed. A gay BDSM rom-com with Alexander Skarsgård as the biker daddy dom of our wettest dreams. But seriously, Harry Leighton's directorial debut Pillion is just a revelation. It is a funny and sexy and surprisingly sweet love letter both to kink and to how we navigate our individual desires and boundaries. And a significant portion of it also takes place during the holiday season. So I am very excited to watch this with my family every Christmas until the day that I die. Number 2, Sorry Baby. Few films in 2025 felt as wise as Sorry Baby, which is all the more impressive considering this is the first film its writer-director Eva Victor has ever made. And Victor also stars in the film, giving an incredibly nuanced performance as an academic who is trying to heal from a very bad thing that has happened to them. The way that Victor presents that narrative with such humor and devastation and poignancy, it's nothing short of extraordinary. Number 1, Peter Hujar's Day. Someone please take all the money that everyone's given to Ryan Murphy and give it to Ira Sachs instead, so he can make 100 more deeply intimate and incisive movie portraits of our late great queer artists. And let them all be a brisk 76 minutes long and star actors as staggeringly talented as Ben Whishaw and Rebecca Hall, because that's Peter Hujar's Day. A perfect film that manages to make simply retelling a regular day in the lives of 2 people somehow feel astonishing. And that's the magic of our best cinema and why Peter Hujar's Day is my number 1 queer film of 2025. Go see all these movies. They are all so good. And I think they'll collectively make you feel comforted by the fact that at least we still have great queer cinema to help us ride out the rest of the apocalypse.